one of my streams. There are less technical difficulties tonight, as you can see. I've already got the game loaded up and everything. As I said last night, instead of the main campaign, I am going to be doing the conquest mode, which is on a different profile, uses a different character and everything. So let's get right into it, shall we? Now, conquest mode, if you've only played the campaign or if you just haven't gotten into the mode, it takes place directly after the campaign, and you are introduced on, I don't remember the name of the island, but it is the island where you go to find Miss Ito in the campaign. After taking Paula to her, you start out on that island, and then you go to the actual main island in the archipelago of Aroa, and you have to slowly begin reclaiming it from not only Sentinel once again, but also the Bodarks that are a Russian militarized group. Before I start doing any actual missions, I'm going to, as I did last night toward the end of my stream, I'm going to go around and gain some more weapons and gear and everything, get some more skill points so I can make my character a little stronger. That way, hopefully I don't struggle as much tonight as I did last night trying to do these missions. This base here, I was actually playing this a little bit earlier. I was going to go to this base to get some of these skill credits and this blueprint here, but this base has an awfully big drone that guards it. I say drone, it's more like a tank than anything. Show it to you once I get over here a little bit. Hopefully I'm close enough to where my drone can reach at the moment. It's that drone right there. It is equipped with not only your typical miniguns, but it is also equipped with a mortar, so it can hit from various ranges, and I am just not well equipped enough to deal with it right now. Right now they have alerted to, I'm assuming, an outcast group because I'm not close enough to have to deal with any of them. So that's why I'm kind of abandoning this base for now. And I am going to just focus on going to other places and getting other weapons and everything, because right now I don't really need the blueprint for the Desert Eagle. I can always find one. So right now I'm going to try to see if I can find the blueprint for the Scorpio Scout. That way you guys can get an actual look of what my mod looks like. If you did not get to see it yesterday in my stream, I have a mod that replaces the original look of the Scout Scorpio with a I believe it is, if I remember correctly, it is a 300 Win Mag Remington rifle. It just looks a lot better in my opinion, and it hits a little harder, I do believe. So I'm gonna see if I can't find that real quick. I'm gonna have to do some exploring until then. So I'm just gonna go here and grab these pants and boots and maybe that P90, because I do have a challenge on the Panther class to do to get challenges with an SMG. So we will be going over here to do that, hopefully avoiding these reinforcements, because the Bodart group poses a little bit more of a threat than just Sentinel or even the Wolves did. They have stronger armor. Like, most squads have at least, one or two operators that carry a rocket launcher And while you're being overwhelmed by the rest of the squad, they stay back and hit you from a ways, which makes it difficult for them to deal with. So most of the time I try to stay away from larger groups and just take out the smaller patrols and everything like that. Stay away from the big patrols. So, that's why we're taking kind of the scenic route around here. That, I believe, yeah, that's just another outcast group, so I don't have to worry about them. So, we are going to make our way over here, hopefully undetected. I came through here earlier and did clear out a few patrols, so I'm sure that with the new load and everything that hasn't changed much, and obviously with these two here it hasn't. Let's see if I can get snuck up on these guys real quick. I can't figure out. Get a little bit closer to them. And bam, just like that. Go through and get some more ammo. Actually, they didn't have anything else, which they don't. And let's just get back on track over here to get this gear loadout. These credits, I believe, that were over here. Yeah, these credits and the camo points. And in Conquest mode, there is a new gadget down there that you can see by my mines. It is a cloaking device. It actually comes with the base game. It is not a mod or anything. It allows you to disappear from view for a little bit, and the camo points help you upgrade it to last longer and everything like that, because as you can see it has a battery life, so there is that. And then it does run out. So we are going to make our way over here slowly but surely. Take cover in this bush, that way we're in stealth mode. Do a little bit of recon, because I walked by here earlier, but I didn't actually look at it. I was focused on the blueprint and the other base that also had more credits than this one offered. So there's going to be one of the gear sets, and then there's going to be the blueprint for that MG. It looks like they've got a sniper in that tower and one in that tower. Other than that, it looks like that is the only Overwatch they have. This is all Sentinel, so it doesn't look like there's going to be any Bodark here, which is better because they're easier to deal with. Right now, I'm trying to see if I can locate their radio operator. That way they can't call in reinforcements, because no matter what, no matter who calls it in, either Sentinel or Bodark, it is always Bodark reinforcements that come in, because they are the main enemy grouping in Conquest mode. So, it is that. It looks like he might be hiding inside, but I can't say for sure. Oh no, there's Bodark here, okay. So I might be looking for a Bodark radio operator instead. And there's a Sam. No, there's not a Sam. Never mind. That's just a trooper. It looks like, oh, it also looks like they have a mortar system right there, so we'll have to find the power supplies and take that out. And we're gonna have a few outcast hostages, so we'll free those guys while we're here. And there's the power supply that I was looking for. Another rifleman. That looks like the radio operator is going to be hiding inside, which is a smart move on them, because other than the snipers, especially in this mode, he would be my first target. And it looks like the easiest way to infill is going to be over here with their security checkpoint. Don't really see any other easy way that I wouldn't have to go around any. Oh, I guess we do have another little security checkpoint in here, maybe. Alright, so let's take out these snipers and then hopefully make our way in here without alerting any radio operators or anything like that. Let's see, guard tower 1. Good night. And 2. That's it, buddy. Good night. Okay, sounds like there's somebody close by. Actually, there's a doorway here. I might just infill from here instead. Let's see where this guy is. He's right there. We'll probably just do a CQC or close quarters combat takedown here with my blade. Keep everything quiet. Yeah, looks like there's a guy here. Night. We'll make our way. Actually, these towers don't have any support underneath them unless you're on the very top, because on the inside it's just a cage for flooring, and obviously the enemies can shoot right through that. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna target their power supply, then we're gonna go right back out that door we came in, and then we'll circle around to that security checkpoint I mentioned in filling out the first time. So we'll get that. Get out of dodge really quick, and then we will make our way over here. Slowly but surely, we shouldn't have to worry about. Oh, there's somebody around here. Where's he at? Right there, there's a couple of them. Them out really fast. Go over to the checkpoint here, because I believe those two are from this checkpoint. I'm not going to say for certain, but yeah, they're still around here. I can hear them.
Shit's here somewhere. Shit!
He can get shot off. That would be doom for me. Is he the only one? The only one run off? Kinda sounds like I don't hear any talking or anything. So let's slowly make our way. Oh, there's another one. Good night. It's a guy I shot earlier. Slowly do an infill in here. Let's see here, let's see here, let's see here. Somebody else close by here. Probably in that building or anything. Yeah. There he goes.
Okay, these hostiles can't hide forever. Keep searching.
There's a bow dart guy coming. Let's get in here where we got some cover. They knew where to toss that grenade because I haven't been officially discovered yet. Obviously, because they're still searching for me. There's gonna be a lot of guys there. I can't flush him out.
Come out, wherever you are.
Show me that pretty face of yours.
Hostiles are here somewhere. We'll find them.
Those two.
Keep searching for a
That
trace.
guy. This guy.
They're still here. Somewhere. They came to
Yeah, I
play.
got lucky. They're all just gonna flow through there. We got the heavy gunner.
Enemy activity in our area. Stay.
Be in the building. Pop a new mag in real quick. See here, rid of him. I think that's what we're gonna get for the guys if they'll give me a good look. So let's see here. We will slowly peek around here because I heard voices here off to the right. I don't know exactly where they're at. Down right here. I'm gonna circle back around here just to kind of keep them guessing on where I'm at, as well as give me a new angle to look for where they might be hiding at. It does not look like they're inside, which I didn't think they were. Probably just hiding over along here somewhere.
Heads up! We're not alone!
Yeah, he's gonna be right on the other side of this wall. As I promised. Just need the other guy to pipe up again so I can pinpoint his location. Hopefully it's somewhere here close by. This ain't really great cover. Didn't see anybody in that window. Right here. He's over here somewhere. Where are you at, buddy? Where are you at? Yeah, he's gonna be over here, probably along that far wall. Or even up in this little drainage area here that they had set up.
Stay sharp.
Yeah, he's
No
right
smoking and joking.
here. Good night. Don't hear any more voices, so I believe that's gonna be everybody. Can't say for certain. We're gonna do a little bit of looking around here before I get into my map and actually start going after things. I heard breath over here. Maybe not. Well, I'm just moving around. I'm gonna go free these, or what I thought was hostages. It might just be a security post here. That's what it is. Yeah, that's what it is. Just a security post, not hostages, like I originally thought. So, let's get over here, grab some more of this stuff that they've got going on. This is going to be the blueprint here, I believe, for that MG121 you see up there in my objectives. And then I'm going to top of this tower, get that info and the gear set that was in that case. And like I stated earlier, these towers here don't have the greatest cover. They're all caged in like this until you get up here to the very top. That's about the only cover they have. So make sure there's nothing here, and then we'll climb on up here. And I don't want that MK. How much will just get in that chest? So for right now, we will maybe, here we go, take the info and we will learn the ruins, because that'll give me another place to go search. And we will open the crate, get the boots, and then where is cam points are over there, and then it looks like the other gear set's gonna be right below me. See if I can spot it before I actually get down. It's gonna be somewhere down there, it looks like. So we'll make our way back down, and then we will grab everything and just keep on rolling and going, and hopefully there is that set done, and then hopefully this new area will have cleared up that Scorpio Scout blueprint that I am looking for. Is that a ladder back there? No, it's just texturing. Okay. I'm gonna check all these. And this is where that other gear set's gonna be at, not out in that little drainage area or whatever it is. Yep, CPU pins. Okay, so got all that. Get the scout credits over here. I'll check these cases for the weapons. Really, I'm only looking for that P90 there, because I do believe it qualifies as a submachine gun in this game. I could be wrong about that. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna get these credits, get these check this crate, circle around to the points, and then check the other crate. And I needed to go, yes, this way. So we will make our way over here. It's probably in that building right there. Actually, it's in a little ways, but I'll still check this building just to be sure. Probably between these crates and everything. Yeah, because this is all just going to be gear, those rations. So we'll move over here a little bit. Gonna do a little survey. I'm not really seeing it. Let me see. It's always kind of difficult to locate these crates here. Looks like it's gonna be in this house that I didn't check earlier. That's explosives, oh no, rations. And then this is gonna be ammunition. And maybe I am wrong. Did I overlook it? Most likely. This is on the outside of the building. Oh, well, it is right here. I walked right past it. Okay, so open this up, get these credits, and then straight this way to that crate that I'm hoping has that P90. Knowing my luck, it won't, and I'll have to go to the other one. 295. It's not in here, so it's probably outside, and I probably overlooked it while I was. Oh no, I bet it's up top. There's a ladder over here. Yeah, right there. So it's probably up top here. Get climbed up here. And we check this, which it doesn't look like, so where did they hide it? Maybe right here along the wall and I walked past it like that other one. No, I didn't mean to do that. Luckily I didn't take any damage. Where are you at, sweetheart? Show me the way. It's over here. I overlooked it. For the sake, it is the P90, and it is an SMG, so we're going to take that, and then we're going to go into loadout. Yeah, I guess I can't change my class from here. I can still look at all my blueprints. So I'm looking for, the blueprint I'm looking for is a Scorpio Scout like this, but it's not the quiet version. This gun being the quiet version messes with the mod and doesn't let it recognize it, so I have to get the base version of the Scorpio Scout. So that's collected. We will get these camo points, which are going to be back over here in the security checkpoint that I came through earlier. Somewhere over here. And then we get that other crate. And we'll move on to the next area. Which I was incorrect about my location. Those points are going to be over here instead. So they're going to be up along this wall over here. And just make sure, because I did not see that other crate, but it's probably right up here along with it. Circle back up here using this little ramp or drainage or whatever they use it for. And pick up this reset this guy we shot earlier. That's just not originally what I wanted, but I'll take it. I'll heal up from that. No problem. This doesn't look like it's in here though. As you've seen, I have overlooked things before. There it is. In the little back area. Full on ammo. And then that weapon is going to be also back up in here. Although I'm not really worried about it since I got my P90. I actually might just skip it over because it's just a Recon A1. So we will make our way back over here into, actually where's that? It's there. It's got the G28. No blueprint though. And only 1,000 skill credits. So that one's got decent skill credits, I guess. And it's just a Sentinel land base. I'm sure there's Bodarks at it, but that one does have some skill credits. Let me see what my other options are first. Boots, decent skill credits. I've already been there, got everything besides the skill credits there. Let me see here. What's here? Been there, got that. That's got low credits, low credits. Decent credits, not really what I'm looking for. So I'm probably just gonna honestly go over to here and clear this. Actually, while I'm at it, I'm going to unpin that. That way it's not in you guys' face. And we will get to doing that. So we'll make our way over here. Normally I don't like taking vehicles, but I don't want to bore you guys with the long journey of me walking. So we will put this one, especially the other has a weapon. Make our way back over there. Go across this little bridge here. I don't think there's any troops on it. Go across that bridge. Oh, yeah, the bridge is off here.
I saw you whip them up!
Just to be kind of nice about it. And across the bridge. This little walking ridge anyway. This little walking trail here back to a main road. Interesting trail there, so we'll go ahead and jump across. I'm not see that patrol there. That's maybe. Avoid them. So it looks like we're right over here. So we'll get on. Through the security checkpoint. Don't even worry. Oh, it's not that security checkpoint, so it's one I've already cleared. A little bit of information back there. We might come back for it. Maybe possibly if I don't find what I'm looking for, or if I don't have enough credits to just buy the blueprint out of the shop, which I don't think I do, or that I'm even close to right now. But we'll find out. Little outcast patrol, we need to worry about them. Yeah, I'm not too worried about shipment right now. We'll get away from them. We'll let that little outcast patrol there. Be with them. I'm actually gonna stop right here. Just to be kind of a dick. I don't think it'll trigger on outcast vehicles. Put that in there. And get our drone out. Just kind of go over here, do some scouting like I did at the other base. Looks like they're already pissed off because of that patrol. That's okay. We got a sniper in that tower. Some heavy machine guns. Mortar. Yeah, they're pissed off at outcasts over here. Yeah, they're not pissed off at me. And there's their power spawn, which I need to target. So I'll probably take a long way, circle around, take that out, and then work on infiltrating. Yeah, that's probably what I'll do. Just to kind of take down not only the mortars posted right there, but also the heavy machine gun posted in this corner, and I'm sure various other places in the base. So, before I do that, I don't think I can thread that shot. So, we are going to slowly make our way over here. Hopefully he pokes the rest of his little head up there. I don't think I can thread that needle, it being that close. Honestly, I'm not even sure if that is the top of his head or not. Oh, yeah, like I thought that was going to cause problems. So we'll get on the outside of the wall here, and then we will slowly but surely make our way around. Go out wide to avoid that machine gun. He still hasn't poked his adorable little head up yet for me to put a nice big hole in. So we will just kind of work our way around. There's that machine gun. Looks like we're avoiding it pretty well. Especially since they're still focused on those outcasts. Those outcasts are actually holding up a lot well than I thought they were going to. Normally, especially at these big bases, they're taken out pretty quick. So, let us slowly continue making our way around here, and then we will just kind of go around here and get everything back the way we had it. Or not back the way we had it, get everything cleared off. Get that out. Now we're going to focus on these. So I'll make my way probably just over to this little doorway here, wherever it was at, just go here. And it gives me a good view of the sniper. And I don't have to worry about that gun that's over there anymore. Is that somebody that I... Yes, it was. Okay. Let's go back here.
Remember!
Take him out real quick. And then... They're actually kind of focusing hardcore on me now. Take them out before they can land a shot.
On the frickin' move!
This P90 actually does pretty well. I've never actually used submachine guns in this game. Normally I tend to stick to an assault rifle mixed with a sniper rifle and just kind of do my tactical gameplay that way. Those guys are going to go over here. Actually, those are going to be those outcasts that I freed, which will provide a nice distraction from both Sentinel and Bodark forces while I kind of clear the rest of everything else. And I'm sure with me taking out that mortar, it helped those outcasts a lot. I am hearing a lot of explosions right now, though. I don't know if that's outcast vehicles or Sentinel vehicles. But since the gunfire has died down, I'm going to assume that it was outcast and they finally were overrun. Excuse me. It's been another long day. So, go up here, get this blueprint. And then we'll clear the rest of everything since we have a good vantage point. Sniper's not a problem, we'll take him out. Just so I can kind of... view on him. There's another case in there. Put him right there. I can't get a shot on him with this wall. I wonder if I can climb up here. No, I didn't want to get down. Get back up there. Get back up there. Come on. There you go. Well, that worked out. Okay, there we've got a good view. And he's still there, so we'll take him out. Another guy there. Well, I hope I can hit a shot. Outcast. It's gonna feel good in the morning. Oh wait, he won't feel it. Scratch that. Okay, so looks like it's pretty well cleared out. So we will make our way back down and start clearing the rest of the base. Hopefully. And
When I find you, you'll pay for
oh,
killing my
I
friend.
thought that was that guy. Alright, so case here. Pick it up just so it's cleared. Should have done that in the last base with the sniper rifle, but I wasn't really too worried about it. So we'll make our way over here. I don't think I have to go in this building to get to that case. So I don't have to go into the building at all. I can just climb up here. Make our way up here. Get this case. Top of this elevator. And then we will make our way back over this ladder a little quicker. Actually, is there anything else here? Okay, yeah, there's those gloves, camo points, which I'm not sure I'm too worried about those. Some hyper focus on those gloves, really. Because right now I'm really just after that one Scout Scorpio blueprint and the Recon and Scout credits. That way, if I don't find the blueprint, I can buy it out of the shop. Apologize for that. I had to take a little bit of a drink there. Which, by the way, for those of you that are here, I managed to land a partnership with W Energy. If you are not familiar with them, they are a company that produces an energy powder that you mix in with water. I'm still working on my own flavor with them right now, so I do not have that available for you, but I do have a discount code, DOGDOWN, DOGDOWN, that will give you a discount on your purchases, on all purchases, no matter what they are. It's not just energy. If you want to buy a cup or any of their merch, it will also cover that. And then hopefully soon I will have a flavor worked out with them that will be linked with my channel. I do have, for those of you that view my channel, I do have the link in there, as long as a link to my YouTube and my Discord server. I started both the YouTube and the Discord server yesterday after my stream, just to give you guys another way to come together and either watch my stream if you can't live stream it, or if you want to join the Discord, you can join it through my Twitch. I do not have it linked with my YouTube yet. Hopefully I will have that done soon. And for those of you that are watching on YouTube, I do apologize for that. I'll work on that as soon as this stream is over. Hopefully by the time you're seeing this, I do have that up. That way you can come enjoy the Discord, and we can grow a community not only for this game, but hopefully for this channel. You guys can all come together, give me ideas on what to do in game, in stream, give me streaming advice, because as I said yesterday, um, this is only my second stream ever, so I'm not really sure what to do exactly or how to interact with you guys. One of my viewers that I actually got a follow from yesterday,
Hi,
shout out to
don't be
Garrett,
afraid. Do you happen to know anything
actually
about
helped me
this?
That's everything
along
I
a
know.
lot. I
I
did
swear.
appreciate
Thanks.
his
Means a lot.
I don't want to be shit.
offer to join me in game, but like I said with him yesterday, I'm not sure if modded players can play with vanilla players, and I'm not even sure if the game is cross-platform. I'll have to look that up. I'm sure it is, but with it being this old, I can't say for certain. So, like I said earlier, I'm going to make my way back over here, get this set of gloves, I believe it is. Yeah, get this set of gloves and then probably just keep on my way. Oh, sorry, I got a case of hiccups right now. So, we're gonna get over here, and we will hope. Oh, hi, buddy. Good night. Hopefully, find this case. I thought it was over here somewhere. Yeah, I just went past it. It's behind me. Go back this way. Just on the other side of the shipping container. No, it's not. It's not on me either. It was it at. It's up there. Oh, I won't play it again. So it's over here somewhere. Unless it's in the building, which would make sense. Or on the building. Check on the building. If not on the building, then we'll make our way down in. And we'll see if there's anybody else hiding in there as well, which it doesn't look like it's up here. So we'll drop in, probably gonna take a little bit of damage from this, but that's fine, I'm not in combat, so I'll heal up pretty quick. And another thing for you guys that either haven't played Conquest or aren't familiar with this game, in Conquest mode, after you lose a bar of health down there, if you're not able to heal yourself in time or don't have any equipment to heal yourself in time, you will just lose that segment of health, which puts you at a major disadvantage. I can't tell you how many times I've found myself in that situation, and it has messed me up. So that's done. For those of you that are watching or that are watching on my YouTube, once this posts, I would greatly appreciate a follow. If you're on YouTube, please like and subscribe. I understand if you don't. I know I'm not the greatest gamer or streamer, but any advice is helpful. If you're on YouTube, any advice you have would be appreciated down in the comments. I do try to keep track of all my videos. I know I've only posted 1, 2 as of this stream, so that's not saying much, but I will try to keep track of all of that. And yeah, any advice is appreciated. Any ideas that you have for me to do in game, I will take into account. Probably end up doing them with me being such a small streamer, and then I will. And if you stream and are watching this, please. Oh, what was I gonna say? Please mention me to your friends if you are enjoying what you've seen so far. If you were here yesterday, or if you have watched my YouTube video and you enjoy seeing it, I would gladly appreciate the oh, what do I want to say here? The outreach. That way I can hopefully grow not only my Twitch channel but my YouTube channel, and just get more of this game out there, because with it being an old game, I know that it still has a big player base, but I'm sure it is slowly dying, especially with I'm not sure if they have been confirmed, but the rumors of a new Ghost Recon coming out that is going to be in first person instead of the normal third person like both this and Wildlands is eventually, if speaking of that, eventually if my um, viewer base grows, I might venture over to Wildlands if that's something you guys would like to see, and even venture out to other games if that was something you guys would like to see. But that will not be until I'm sure that people are seeing my content, enjoying my content, and because not only will that help build um, a larger viewer base, but it'll allow me to do what you guys are wanting me to do and um, get more of my channel out there. That way I can reach more people, entertain them, and stuff like that. But as of right now, I am just going to move on to. Actually, I might go to a bivouac here just so that I can check my scout credits. So we're gonna go over here, and then I'll probably go up to that air base that I found earlier off of that little bit of intel in that first base I went to when I started my stream. Activate this whole dealie here, bring my health up, restock my ammo, which it does automatically. I know I was at full health, but still it helps. And yeah, if another thing, if you guys are interested by my mod or interested in getting into modding, please feel free to ask. I'm fairly new to modding myself. A few of the mods I have, most of the mods I have actually come from one specific creator on Nexus Mods. All of their mods have a really simple to follow instructions that make it easier for them to be installed and work. With this game, if you don't have mods and are looking to get into it, with this game you have to have a modding tool called Anvil Toolkit. It not only helps make sure that organize your mods, but it helps make sure they're gonna be filed correctly in your game file so that they'll work properly. And not saying that they always do if they're not installed correctly, but it helps to kind of mitigate that, make them work, and just overall makes the game look better in my opinion. I've got so many mods now that it's hard for me to keep track of what they all are. Let's see, I'm just going to be short of the blueprint price range here. This is the blueprint I'm looking for right now. Hoping to find it fairly soon so that you guys can actually see what this modded rifle looks like. If you're here last night, you got to see what it looked like. But for those of you that weren't, not only on my live stream, but on YouTube, which I guess if you're on YouTube, you can go back and watch it. But you'll get to see this in real time at what this rifle looks like with the mod. So, and I obviously need 15 grand. I'm only at 9 right now. So I will break camp at. Actually, I'll just break camp now while I've got some daylight left. And go back up to that abandoned, well, what's supposed to be an abandoned airstrip. I'm sure it's not. And then we will make our way back over there. This is the airstrip I was talking about. Looks like it's gonna have a fairly dilapidated hangar. I don't really see a runway, but that's has to be. I'm sure it's out here somewhere, or leading. Looks like it might lead right into the hangar there by that trail. So yeah, we'll slowly but surely make our way up there. Hopefully I can find a vehicle, but I'm not gonna guarantee anything. And I'm not gonna grab this boat here just to go all the way up the river, because in my opinion that would take longer. So We'll make our way to the highway, and then I'm trying to go the other way to go to the highway. Make our way to the highway, hopefully find a vehicle, and then continue on up to there. Yeah, because there's a bridge, so the highway's going to be over there. So we will make our way back over here, and actually looks like we might meet up with the highway right over here instead of me having to cross over there. Just go here. Oh, my apologies. Just a little dirt path. We'll take these couple guys here. No, darn, I forgot to change my class while I was there. Investigate. And 4 grips out, although I probably won't get it. Just because I'm not much I'm going to get attachments. And we'll just continue on our way over to the highway here. Let's talk about that UMP. I'm not too worried about that UMP. I'm just gonna make my, it looks like there might be a bike over there, so I'll get to the highway and then make my way over to that bike. Oh, there's an agile Joe there. I'll let him find where I'm at. If you're not familiar with this game, both in the main campaign and this version, obviously, there is a drone, that drone right there, that flies over the island. It's basically a recon drone for Sentinel and Bodark in this case. In the main campaign, it's for Sentinel and the Wolf group. And it basically spots you, puts a flare on your location, and then a patrol arrives at that location to ruin your planes. And we'll kind of help these guys out here. Although they didn't really need it since they had that minigun there. And they'll just continue on our way. I'm actually going to steal their car since he got out.
Sentinel can't survive! We're taking it to them!
And of course you are, buddy. Of course you are.
One more win for us!
Probably should have taken that truck instead. Go way over here. See what's going on up there. Hopefully there's something decent up here. I haven't been here, can't see what all's there. But whenever we get closer, that'll change. More things will start to pop up on that location. And then we will do everything from that point on. Hopefully that blueprint is up here, but if not, I'm sure there'll be some decent scale credits. There's normally airstrips, even abandoned ones, are pretty heavily fortified, even IRL, because they provide a place to land troops and things like that. And it looks like I'm going to be going the wrong way, so I might have to turn around and go to this little highway over here, because it looks like that's going to get me the closest. So we'll work our way back and hit that highway instead. I don't know if I can run over that little tree. Work our way back this way. Take that little highway, shoot up until I'm about even with it, then I'll start hoofing it. Those guys, if that's where they're headed. Yeah, because I'm on a little bit of a mission here. blueprint's not here, I will just focus on getting credits so that I can buy that blueprint so I can get on with the missions. And it looks like backtracking it again. Now it's about to make it, but I'm back. That screeching sound you're hearing is an outcast patrol that has a vehicle like this one. It just, you can kind of see it over in there. It just announces where they've set up camp, that they've set up camp, and everything like that. So, back over here, it did this last time. Unless I passed it again, which is a good possibility. So I need to actually go on up, take that turn off. The next turn off on left. So get right here. Go around there. And then we go back around here, hit that highway, and up toward that. Now, how is it? It's on up here. Here, like I said earlier, right there. Hit this highway, get back east toward this base here. And then, I don't remember if I'm through this route or not, but if not, I'll start on some missions after I acquire this blueprint one way or another, just so you guys can see what Conquest is like if you're not familiar with it or familiar with this game at all. So, here. You guys are already alerted to my car, but that's fine.
What's this? It's iPhone.
Quick. Here to him, and then we'll hoof it on over here. Once I get closer, I'll pull the drone out again like I normally do, just to kind of do a little bit of recon. That way I can kind of get my bearings, make a plan on how to infiltrate and get everything done. I should just use that bridge crop. It seemed faster at the time. And make our way back over here. And just keep doing that over and over and over again until I can either buy this blueprint, like I said, or find it. I'm really obsessed with this gun. It looks so good, especially with the suppressor it comes with. Really ties everything together, and it hits decent for a sniper in my opinion. Makes the rifle even better, though I can't say for certain. I'll have to go look back at the mod and see if it actually does affect the stats or just the look. Looks like I'm gonna be here, so put in a little recon. There's gonna be a deal there. Actually, if you've ever played this game before, this is the hangar in the first mission that you crash nearby. This is just the other side of it. Yeah, this is just the other side of it. The guys, real drones are always annoying. For most of the time, at least knowing my luck, they show up whenever I'm in the middle of a fight. Yeah, I don't have time to hide from them. Oh, my apologies. And then they send another squad on top of the one I'm already fighting, and it just makes a bad situation even worse. So we will grab this and pop it open, see what's in here. Field cap. Still have no information on what's here. So I'll send a jump, try to scan. Just to kind of see what's here. Looks like this might actually be an outcast, so I won't have to worry about it too much. Do a little fly over just to make sure. Doesn't seem like there's much of anybody here, which is a good thing. Yeah, just in case you don't recognize it, your plane, your chopper in the beginning of the campaign crashes around here somewhere. I believe it's right up through there somewhere. And then you have to make your way. Actually, it's right up through there that your chopper crashes. That's it. One of them right there. You find 2 or 3 along your way here. And you make your way here and back up through there to find the 3rd chopper. So, anything come up whenever I scan this place? No, it didn't. So I'll have to do a little bit of exploring and see if there even is anything here, which I'm sure there is since we found that little gear set. There's going to be a fence right here, so I'll have to do a little bit of backtracking. Possibly. Let's see, there's one of the other choppers that you have to find. What's that, bro? Am I close enough to anything yet? No, I'm not. Head up this building. See if there's anything hiding in here. Doesn't look like it. So we will move on. It's gonna be the same room it looks like. Upstairs. There shouldn't be much here either. P rations, ammunition. Anything out here on the catwalk? Doesn't really look like it.
I think we'll be alright. I'm
Check the map real quick. Yeah, there's nothing.
ready to avenge the people we lost.
So, back down and go from there. Actually gonna head over to the remains of this chopper just to see if there's still any supplies nearby, or if they got rid of them because of the conquest mode. So, it doesn't look like there's gonna be much. So we'll just keep on moving. Look around all the rubble and everything here. Yeah, because normally in the campaign there's a crate right about there that holds a, actually it's right there, that holds a weapon. So yeah, looks like there's not going to be a whole lot here. So I'm going to move over. Actually, you know what? I might just move over to this place here just so you guys can get a feel of what conquest mode actually is. I think that's what I'll do. So I'm gonna go back to this bivouac here, check my supplies and everything, make sure, switch my skill class, and go from there. Okay. probably just go ahead and break camp next morning if I've got fresh daylight and everything like that. Let her get set. Another thing, if you guys aren't familiar with this game, this character that I'm playing with now is not available in the base game. This character is actually a mod made to look like Lara Croft with an extra set of eyeshadow around there. It replaces the Jamie face look of the female nomad. So what I'm going to do is go to tactics, change back over to Panther, that way I can get those SMG kills. I'll go into shop. Don't really care for vehicles, but I am going to make sure that there's no gear that I want that I've been looking at for a while. I'm pretty sure there's not, because I've been focused on this weapon blueprint. Yeah, there's nothing here that I can't live without. The only thing that I would maybe spend my money on is that hood right there. But obviously that's more expensive than the blueprint, so I'll probably just wait. Break camp at 0912 so I get some fresh daylight in here. And then slowly work my way back up to there. So it's gonna be across the water. I'll do my best to avoid that. Hopefully there's a boat around here, which it looks like there might be a dock over there. Actually, there's gonna be a boat right there, so good. Might work my way over there to see if there's anything. And then I'll go back up to this boat and over to here. There's a SAM turret here. It's still active, so I haven't been here. Most of the time whenever I find SAM turrets at little outposts like these, I deactivate them because not only will they target me if I'm in an aircraft, but they'll also target outcasts as well. I can only hear two voices when I was going over here. Yeah, this is gonna be it. So just kind of look over everything. That doesn't seem like there's gonna be much here, which I didn't really expect in the first place, with it being a SAM installation, but you never know. Control panel, deactivate. Like I said, it's like I mentioned earlier, it's targeting a outcast helicopter right now. It doesn't target her. That damn Astral John is back. So we'll let it get past. We'll continue on our way up to that boat, which is gonna be there. And once we get back over here, we will start that mission, and hopefully just gain skill credits that way. Take all these supplies here, which looks like it's all going to be ammunition. Looks like it's going to be on the other side of this hill. Oh. Not really hot in that elevator. Slowly make my way up here, hopefully. Hope it's not too steep. I don't think it's gonna be, but we'll find out. Especially up here towards the top where there's less pathways. Try to make my way over here. Taking out the smaller boat arc patrols and encampments. And just working that there. Sounds like it might be a road up here. Maybe. That didn't take long. I actually handled them pretty well. Okay.
Sentinel can't survive. We're taking it to them.
What is this place here? Doesn't say I haven't been close enough yet. It's alright by me. Okay, I thought he would stop. I guess not. Nice to know they're not looking out for me when I'm looking out for them. We're trying my best to. Alright. Sure what that is. Probably just some more resources for me to collect. Yeah. Oh, there's a lot of it up here. So just make my way over here, looking out for patrols, taking down as many boat arcs as I can. Just kind of gain XP and skill credits so I can buy those blueprints.
Bowman, this is Nomad. All clear. Send traffic.
The Bodarks are forcing civilians to work for them. Top-notch scientists that could prove invaluable in building the future outcast nation. They're working on a new rocket engine right now, and we don't want the Bodarks to get their hands on it. The outcasts can't make a move until the scientists are safe. I need you to find and exfiltrate them. Once you escort them out of the hot zone, the outcasts will conquer the region.
I'll do a recon.
Place anyway. It's time to exit. I don't want to go there.
There's a Bodog officer monitoring an attack helicopter. Looks like they have total control of the sky.
That means the outcasts are grounded until you remedy the situation. Kill the officer in charge of the helicopter patrols to weaken their air superiority.
Radio operator.
Spotted a radio operator.
Yep.
Could be some more around here.
If the fuckers sound the alarm, the extraction will get very difficult. You need to jam the camp's communication network to prevent them calling reinforcements.
Gonna be drones, it looks like.
I don't want to cross those drones.
Drones are usually turned over for maintenance before the next shift comes in. If you act during that lull, you'll be able to prevent the new drones from reaching the campus. Tackle some destabilization missions before the scientists' exfiltration.
I'll make sure the engineers aren't collateral in the outcast attack. Out.
So... Yeah. Locate and kill the air commander. Cause comms blackout and destroy drones. Destroy crates, not drones. The crates contain the drones. Alright, so we will start out. I can go up there first actually, but we will start out here just because it's closer. And take out those shipments. After I go up here and get these skill credits. A set of rooms here. Is that all is here? Yep. Okay. Going back this way. Slowly but surely we will go through these missions and get everything done that way. Just so you guys can get a feel for the conquest mode, like I said earlier, if you are not familiar with it or are not familiar with this game at all even. Take the jungle, that way you got more cover, I'll run into less actual vehicles that contain bigger patrols. I'll just run into smaller patrols like these ones. They're easier to take out. What do you got for me in the box? Whatever that sign is, probably won't go get it. But just so I've got options. This little trail here comes currently down the water line. Or even a road, that's pretty cool. checkpoint right here. He's got a tougher helmet on, so I'm gonna switch to my P90.
Get here!
Set a mine here in the road, just in case anybody wants to come say hi. Anything here? Just a weapon. Not too worried about it. Hop over this hill and just go to the docks over here.
Oh,
Looks like I'm gonna be a little closer than I thought. So
We need another sniper. Can't see too far out there, and
there's some
it's
more
not enough.
recon, probably a weapon in that. Camo points over there. Looks like we're gonna have some security drones. Oh, yeah, those are my targets, those red crates there. All pretty spread out. Might make sure I have C4 just because that's easier to dispatch them with. I don't see any mortars or heavy machine guns, which is good because that's one less threat for me to have to worry about. Check my map, see what's actually here. Decent sell credits. Can't use. There's nobody in there, that way they weren't going to see those bodies once they're close enough to leave the door open. There we go, that challenge is done. Dumbass. He's down. It doesn't look like there's anybody else up there, so I'm going to switch over to C4. Which I might have to make a few more of these. It's not going to be close enough, I don't think, so we'll place it a little closer. Both of these dispatched. Move back out toward the outer walls and detonate them. Actually, might just move out of the water. It's a Scorpio rifle I had earlier. I'm not too worried about it at the moment. Especially since it's not the scout variation. And where that bivouac is, pick up this patrol, just don't have to worry about him. I don't think I can see me from this distance even. If I can, I can do this. Let's go underwater. Trying to see where that damn chopper's at. There he is. He's gonna be a real pain in my neck. And that's why. Didn't get shot on the pipe. It would be so bad. I'm gonna take it off already, which is good. I stick close to the wires because it's all in more reinforcements. Those guys out. Drop a nice little C4 stick on each of these two. And we'll dump back in the water. That might be a problem. Maybe not. You there, and then we will actually post up here. Those two outs. See if there's anybody who wants to say hello. Doesn't really look like it. I'd like to see that radio operator. There he is, actually. So I don't have to worry about that.
Let him try. I won't miss him this time.
Where's close by right here?
I got something for him.
Where are you, buddy boy? Where are you?
My sector's all clear.
There you are. Him out. Switch over to here. Double grenades. I missed that.
Enemies ready for action.
Hey. Sniper somewhere. Main focus is gonna be taking these guys out.
Destroyed. There shouldn't be Ogre's drones anymore on the campus.
Get the hell out of Dodge. Shooting at a spider. Make sure there's nothing here that I actually wanted. Those credits, they can wait. I'll go to probably this area next. So I'm actually gonna come back in here and grab a vehicle, and then I have to walk again. Make sure I've got my pass. Yeah, just back out and around. Oh man.
Have a visual on the hostile. Wake them up.
Bouncy over there after hitting those guys. So we are gonna go, like I mentioned earlier, back on here. And just make our way this way. Shouldn't probably get too much from there. I want to make sure this is the right way. Which it isn't. I need to follow main roads. So I'm going to turn around. Patrol and take out.
Same over here.
And I need to head this way.
I see you.
Going up the mountain. Slowly but surely.
Вижу противника! Он ready! Give them
Might have actually did just that seems like a lot more damage than I thought it would do. But we'll see. Nice little change there. What happened there? Get back on track. Trying to stick to main roads. Actually. Just try to get a little closer. Stay on the actual trail and not just on the walking paths. Slowly but surely making our way up the mountain. And we're looking at the map. That is probably as close as I'm gonna get. Yeah. So, we'll ditch a vehicle here. And make my way up on foot. Maybe make my way up. There's a better path over here, maybe. That's gonna be a problem.
Fuck is that?
So I can get the hell out of Dodge. Probably get to see right here what I meant by losing a segment of health in conquest mode. I won't be able to heal past that last segment of my health bar there now. I've taken enough damage. These guys behind me off. is. Alright, so where is that? Hell, if this map had an easy way up, but it doesn't unless you got a chopper, it looks like, so. Alright, let's see here. That actually kind of peed me off a little bit. It doesn't look like there's any actual trails that go up there. So. Alright, well, you guys, I think that is going to be where I call it for tonight. For those of you that were here, I appreciate you being here. For those of you that are watching on YouTube, I appreciate you being here as well. On YouTube, if you enjoy my content, please consider subscribing and liking the video. If you are here on Twitch with me, please consider following, as that will not only help grow my channels, but it will also encourage me to keep making more content and hopefully eventually branch out on games and things like that. But as of right now, I think that's gonna be it. So this is Goat Killer 124 signing off.